Alright everyone, welcome back. We're going over some consulate strats that you can take into consideration. We're doing this for our team right now to get coordinated and play a game. But for this, we'll need not that person. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, you might want to bring this lion as your 5th man for this take. We'll go over him because he's not super necessary, but he's a good operator to have if you're able to take, if you have a 5-man constant 5-man squad. For us, we usually have 4, and every once in a while we have 5, so we plan for 4, and then we have a backup if we have 5. So what Lion's gonna do is he is gonna go over to this area, and he is going to place his claymore right here. That way, if anybody jumps out for here or this window, they get taken out by that. Then I'd probably play an angle like this into bathroom. So you can see the stall basically. You can't see this one, but that's okay. And what Lion's gonna do is he's gonna stay here, and he's gonna block off any of this rotation for this strat. He's just gonna hang off here. Once the planet goes down, he's gonna pop a EU1D. He should probably pop one right before the planet goes down, and then one after it's down, and then one a couple of seconds after the second one. That way it'll stop a lot of roaming coming in, or give your guys intel hanging off other areas. So that's basically the play for Lion. And he has a large clip in his V303, I think it's called. 308, my bad. But he can stay on that rappel. And make sure you rappel the right side. Yeah, I'd probably do it right here. So you can watch that pretty tight. And then you can also give callouts to people who are playing in your console office. So this is a console office take, if I didn't make that clear. Alright, but yeah, that's basically his job. Place your claymore here. Rappel up on the right side of this wall. You might be able to rappel. Excuse me. Yeah, you can rappel right here, so you don't have to go all the way around and waste time. But yeah, I would just get right here, open this up, take out whoever's there. Right when your Amaru player flies in from this window over here, right when she flies into this window, he would let you know, and that's when you would pop your first EU1D. Come over here, and he's going to plant about right there. So that's the Lion play if you have a 5th man. He's not the most necessary, but he's really good to have. And this angle from right here really can only see this wall, or this window, the left one. So once Amaru drops in, she can just run over here and plant it down. Alright, well, that is line for you. Okay, your next guy is gonna be Buck. Have him spawn gas station with Lion and Amaru. Is it pronounced Amaru or Amaru? I don't know. Anyways, Buck's gonna come up here with Lion. I'd pre-fire this window. Someone might be peeking it. Come up on over here. And you're just gonna rappel straight up. And more often than not, this whole wall is gonna be reinforced. And so what you're going to come and do is you're going to buck out this top half, because the wall will only go up to that wooden bar right there. So once that happens, there might be a reinforce on that wall. So what you want to do is, if there's no reinforce there, then you want to cook a grenade and throw it right there. If there is a reinforce, you want to cook a grenade, throw it right there. Probably could have cooked it better, but that's basically the play. You want to get this guy in box out. If there's ADSs in this area, then you want to have your other operator, Habana. She's going to burn the ADSs. And that's kind of the Buck play. So he'll just be watching this angle here. Make it really tight. You're watching this angle because right on that ping is where the plant will go down on this consulate take. And this is a pretty fast strat. Like I would say it's a medium rush strat. It's not super fast because you have to play a lot of utility first. Yeah, see, this is about where the other grenade landed if you cook it. And that's where that grenade landed. And so if they're playing a dock or someone here, this one will probably kill them. I don't know if this one will. But it'll definitely make them want to run away. And if you cook it right, then they're going to try and get out of dodge. Yeah, so that's basically Buck's play. He'll stay up on that skylight and just hold the angle on the diffuser. Your next person you want to bring is Habana. She'll also spawn gas station with the Lion, Buck, Amaru, and Habana will be the 4. Honestly, you could probably just have all 5 guys spawn there. But this is Habana's job. She's gonna come around here with the squad. Rappel up. Climb over, and she's not going to stay here too long, but she's going to help Buck. This is reinforced. You'll get right about there. But even then, I think that's where Buck can buck it out. Yeah. So I think that line, that Buck spot is fine. You can just play there. But if you don't want to risk it, then you'll throw your flashbangs in there to get rid of those ADSs that people might play. And then your next place is going to be this window. And there'll probably be a rotate hole here, but if you want to make better angles, I'll do something like that. You can play right here, and you can see all the way in there to where the plant will go down. So you're just going to hold this angle, or if you need to, you can check this side, see if anyone runs in there. I wouldn't peek this ever, because the likelihood of someone playing in there is pretty high. So if you just have to play this and then slight peek to that open, then you're going to be in good shape. That's Habana. That's Habana's play. If you feel daring enough and you think you can get away with it and place like another breach charge there, I would do that. Now, if you want to get some drones in here, probably be a good idea. I'd probably try and get one on this box here. Because it's pretty hard to see. Like, you can see it if you scope in, but like someone just walking around here, as long as you don't scan, they're not gonna look. But if you can get a drone in there, that'd be good. You can use it later. Another good spot is gonna be that's probably another good spot. Like, these drones places aren't going to be perfect because there's no great place to hide in any of this place. Maybe a drone right here would be good. Maybe one right here behind this monitor. But another place you definitely want one is an admin room. It's not really so you can get a frag in here or anything, but it's so that you know where people are playing. So if you can just hide one in here, this admin room's pretty good. And then someone can, I'd probably play it right here and watch that rotate around to projector. As is the projector. Anyways, that's Habana. Again, go gas station. And your last two are going to be Amaru. And she's going to be your planter. She can get into sight pretty fast. So Amaru, come up, take out your camera. Her first job is, you should play her with her claymore, but you want to place her claymore right there. This way no one can run out from this side without getting destroyed. Run out, boom, takes one out. You have to dedicate 2 operators just to get the guy on rappel down. And until Amaru has to plant, she can probably just watch this angle. But right when they have enough people, what you're going to do is you're going to take out this. And as soon as you get the call from this guy on rappel right here, where my crosshairs are, then you're going to fly into this left window, go over here, and you're going to plant this spot. It's right on the edge so that you're covered by this chair and most of this solid wall. So that's kind of the Amaru play. You could probably go here and get in safer, but at the same time you'd have to get control of piano. So if you wanted to do that, you can, but it's not recommended. Yeah, you get right here. You can play, and then what you could do is if you wanted to, after you plant, you can go back down, plant right here, go back down, and you can play with your shotgun right here. Open some stuff up. Play right there. That gives you some P-cools. Honestly, I don't like this area too much, just because it requires us to get all piano control, and then we'd have to dedicate more operators to that. But this flying in window, just run over plant. If you want to, bust out this bottom floor, this flat hatch, go down there, shotgun it out. It's probably the best Amaru play, honestly, because if these guys rotate in, then you won't get killed or from something unlucky. That's kind of the basis of Amaru. We go plant, undo this hatch if it's not reinforced, drop down and shotgun that spot where you planted. That's about it. And last one, go gas station again. And you'll want to bring either Ying, but only bring her if Capital's banned. She's your backup, so we'll take Capital. Capital probably has the biggest job. But he'll come over here and he's gonna go on rappel as well. Right here. He'll climb up. If you want to, probably a good thing to do would be to place a claymore right here for this jump out and for this jump out. That might be a good idea. Then rappel up here, because that takes 2 seconds. Get rid of this. Don't peek this too bad because we want you to be upside down on this rappel. So what you're gonna do is about right here. I'll show it a little better. That frame right there on ping is where the bathroom is. So what you want to do is on rappel, I would do it upside down so you're less likely to be seen, and shoot your first firebolt right in there. If I can get in there before the fire goes out. So your fire will cover most of this and part of the bathroom. It's a pretty good fire, and it will keep whoever's in there, if they haven't been killed, from running out on you. Next, on rappel still, you're gonna switch to your smokes, and you're gonna smoke this probably right on this corner here, because that'll smoke all this and it'll give this guy the cover he needs. Right after you smoke that corner, I would smoke here because you can do it quickly, because that's where their rotate hole will most likely be. Always do this from the safety of your own rappel. Last, you'll have one more firebolt. Last firebolt I would place right here to block off that rotation, and that'll pause them from going that way, so they are forced to come into your fire. And even what you want to do is maybe not even peek that and just watch the diffuser right here. That'd be the best play. So fire, bathroom, smoke carpet, smoke rotate, then fire rotate, then hold watch on diffuser. That's going to be placed right there. As soon as you fire and then smoke those positions, give the call out for Amaru to just rappel in or grappling hook in. That'll be the best way to get a diffuser down quickly, and then you can just hold an angle with you, Buck up there, Habana in her corner on the window, and yeah, that's basically it. But as long as Buck survives, then you should win this plant, because Buck is going to be the hardest one to kill, and even then everyone else can waste a ton of time while someone's sitting here. And that's basically it for Capital. Yeah, and so that's basically it. Right now I'm going to do a lobby take. So first we'll start with Capital this time. So first thing you're going to want to do, you'll probably want to spawn here somewhere, but again you're going to have to be super careful of these spawn peaks. But what you want to do, you want to, actually I wouldn't even spawn a police line at all. I'd probably spawn over there. Can't remember what that spawn is. But you'll want to spawn over there, come up this side, because the closer you are to these windows, the less spawn peeking you can get. Come over here, and you're going to want to get rid of all this. So that happens. And what I would do, first thing, I would fire that area. That blocks off whoever's playing piano and most anyone who's trying to rotate to that point. The next thing you do is you fire there. Don't fire the statue, but fire this ceiling right here. So it'll land on the ground right there. Right after you do that, you'll smoke here. No, don't smoke there. Smoke the ground right there, so you don't smoke the ceiling. And smoke, where would you be? So you're playing here, smoke there, then smoke in the desk. So you smoke in the desk, it'll slide across and smoke that window where I marked my ping. It'll be right there, basically. Then what you're going to do, capital and probably a fragger. I'd place the fragger right here. He's going to run up, and he's going to plant behind this bomb, because the bomb's going to be placed right here on the ground. Bomb, then plant right there. That gives whoever's going to be holding these angles way out here, so you can watch this from the ground, see if anyone's planting or diffusing. Another guy can watch it from right here. And I'd be pretty far back, so the only way you can get spawn peeked is if we jump out those windows, but you'll be ready for it. So those are the two plays. Do that too. So the spawn for this, you would go right barricade. It's the best for the lobby take, so you don't get spawn peeked and die. But you're going to be bringing your same operators as you did before. So Amaru. So Maru and Buck's job is to go into here, take control of admin. I'd probably pre-drone this so you don't have anyone here. But you want to be swift and you want to get control of this hatch. Because if you see, they can get an easy kill onto whoever's planting there. But you might be even better is if you flame that area and then you smoke up here with capital. If you just smoke this position, it should be just the smoke will land all over here and they'd have to drop down to see you, which is why your bud is gonna play that. But if Amaru and Buck come up here and they take control of this point, they can play with plant denial. So you probably want, if you come down here, you want a hole here. Watch this. A hole here. That watches diffuser, and that's kind of the two holes you'll want. If you want to do another one, I'd probably put one here. So if you go up here, I'll show you where those holes are located. So this one's gonna watch this doorway here, and even if all the way into that point. You just gotta be careful because anybody who rotates up here, you're pretty exposed, or in yellow stairs. The other two right above this doorway. So you can see all the way down to right there. Doorway. If you need to, you can have another angle to the diffuse. But the bomb will be there, so you have to make your shots if you don't take that out. This is probably my favorite angle, because you can honestly just wait right here. Someone comes up, they're gone. Maybe what I would do to cut off rotations for you is Amaru will be bringing a claymore. Probably place your claymore can't get all the rotations, but maybe yeah, I don't know where you place your claymore. I would say right here, but this is soft, so kind of useless. But if you place it here, then you can probably get a sound cue before they actually come in and get you. So you'll be able to pop up, have a fighting chance. So that's Amaru and Buck. Your next person is going to be Lion again. I would actually have him spawn police line. So he's not super necessary. He's kind of your fifth guy. Your fifth man. But he's going to be the droner for Buck and Amaru up into admin and eventually projector room. So he can play pretty passively. I don't do much. He just has to wait for Habana and Capital to get in. So once they do, he can pretty much just hold this angle. He can even be the one to knock that out, so that the two pushing that point can just get in quickly and without having to reload. Plays that. You can so he's just gonna sit here, honestly. This is your fifth man, so play him right here. He can't be spawn peeked from that window. He has this big gate, so he can't be spawn peeked from there. So yeah, the plant goes right here. And then he has this long line of sight. Maybe even right here. That's probably even better. Long line of sight all the way to that. You can just start poking at these people. Then when he should use his E1Ds, so pretty much just get to this point and start helping your team with drones. Your team should get your drones into position, but he should be there. The first E1D he should do is drone out this. As soon as he does it, get off and E1D. Drone out admin, E1D. Amaru and Buck can push. Next one he should do, as soon as Capital and Habana take their positions here, another E1D. So Habana knows where people are coming from. And the last one you can use whenever, just like plant goes down, and I would just use it right away after the plant is down, and you can waste time. That's pretty much a line. Next person, Hibana. Hibana's gonna spawn this side. Come up with Capitao here. Yeah, I'd probably place a Claymore there from Capitao. But comes up here. Lion gets rid of this doorway. And just right when this opens, just pre-fire this soft wall. Because someone will probably play there. As soon as this is smoked, and this is smoked, or no, that will be smoked. This is fired. Just come in and just like lay down underneath this table. You can hold an angle like this. And what I'd do is I'd probably just chuck your flashbangs into there from under this table. And hold that angle until the plant's down. Once the plant's down, you can run back out here and help Lion. If you want to go the safer route, go to the right and around. Come to this, hop over. And just wait. Just wait behind this. Can get a pretty good line right there, all the way to the bomb. That's pretty much how Hibana is played. Our next one, right, barricade. With Buck, he's gonna be playing with Amaru. With Buck, I'll show you where you should get some pre-placed drones in. But like I said, Lion will be up here. He'll be watching your drones in here. So I'd pre-place a drone. Pre-place a drone right under this desk. That way, Lion can check that. Or you can move it around a little bit. Check those. Check those. But once Lion checks those drones and calls it clear or doesn't hear anything, take your drone and move it into here. Check if there's someone. So then Buck's gonna go. And while Amaru is making holes here and here, Buck can go to this spot and buck out these positions. Then you can move to this point And right here, there is a doorway. And what you can do is lob your grenade right there and hopefully get whoever's playing that wall or whoever's playing the right side of that bathroom. If you don't get them, you can always lob another grenade. That's kind of Buck's play. Afterward, I would have Buck, after he does his job here, I'll just have him on flank watch, like right here. You can watch all of this and all of this, they rotate there. Actually, this side might be better because they're going to be more focused on that person there. So I'd probably watch this right by this drinking fountain. Watch all the way over there. Another good pre-placed drone. Be on this ledge. It's a pretty good area. Most people are going to be at this level, watching, running around, looking. And Amaru's like Claymore will be right here, so you can also keep that in mind. But Amaru is going to be the one playing these holes. Buck's is going to be opening him up, try to get this guy either stalled out or killed, and then he can play in here. Or the better spot by those sodas on that side. And that's kind of all I have for Buck. Alright, so that was the last one we did, was the lobby attack. I'm going to switch it up a little bit, and this one's going to be a defensive hole for the split site. Not many people go here, but if you play this correctly, then you can get quite a bit of kills, and you can win this site pretty easily. So the biggest thing you want to do, you want to take castle, and you want to reinforce barricade this right here. Castle it, as some people say. Next, he's going to chuck a grenade right there. This is your rotate hole. My other barricade would go right here, so you're not cut off from that rotate hole. Reinforce this. And probably reinforce that. I'm going to show you another spot that you need to reinforce. But most of your guys are going to play down here. And your last one's either going to go here. Yeah, I'd put it here. Put this here. And put this. I'd put two. Put one here. And one here. And then for his last impact, he's going to put it there. This gives you ability to rotate. Another reinforce I would put is here, because that gives you this ability to crawl to this side. Yeah, actually put your rotate hole in the middle, because once you crawl to this side, you want to be able to stand up and just walk out. So remember, move this to that ping right there. This will be barricaded. I'd probably put a hit there, a hit there, so if you need to, you can just run and bolt through. I'd barricade that one, and I'd barricade this one. So far our barricades are this one corner, that one corner, so that's 2. This right here. Yeah, those 2. I'd probably take this one out, put another rotate hole here. And then most likely gonna play down here. Alright, your next person you're gonna take is gonna be Mute. You wanna bring the shotgun and the SMG-11. Shotgun because you do quite a bit of holes so that you can play at the bottom of the site. So first, put a hole here. No. Yeah, hole here. And that can cover your rotate from this site into your tellers. Remember, this will be barricaded. That way you can just go up here. Go. You got your rotate in the middle right here. Just put a hole. That's your rotate. And another one right here. This can watch all of that front doorway. You want to rotate hole here. And Mute's first jam, you want to put right here. This should cover that area so that if someone tries to Habana or thermite that, it'll stop them, so they'll have to use a Maverick. The only way they'd be able to get it off is if they did it about right here, and they'd be able to blow up this. But at that point, you should be able to see for him from below. The other one I would place for your Mutes, I'd place one right here. Remember to reinforce this spot. Probably reinforce this right here. And reinforce this spot. So at the beginning of the round, go reinforce those 2 positions. That hatch and that spot right there. Then your first one you want to place is that. Then you want to run up here. Place a Mute jammer right here. Because someone's gonna play up here. Shotgun this. And then at this point you can go through your rotate hole. It's gonna be right here. And run back downstairs. That's castled off, that doorway. And then your next one I put right here with a reinforced there. So that's all mute. And then he can work on these holes. So you should only have to shoot about 10 or so of your shotgun. I just did more so I could point out to where all of the positions are going to be. The last couple things gonna want is a shotgun here. Yeah. Shotgun right here. And watch the volt right there. Shotgun here. Watch the volt here. And this one is a default plant spot. So I'll go show you where those holes are underneath. So that's this first one. Can go into this vault. Second one can go into this vault. You just tap. You should be able to get him. So Mute's gonna play in this position after he sets all his things up. Like, don't worry about drones when you're doing Mute. Just go set up your stuff. A pre-place C4 you can do. You can pre-place one right here. And that should get any initial people that come and push. And that's what Mute's all about. Go back to the split site. So you have Mute, you have Castle. We'll go with Maestro next. So Maestro, he's gonna come up here. And he's gonna reinforce this hatch. Next thing I would do, I'd place your evil eye right here. Because if they try to plant, you should be able to see them just about anywhere in this room. But maybe the better spot would be right here. That might be the better spot, that way you can see more. Then his reinforce, just have him reinforce this and this point. That's 2 reinforces his evil eye. And his other evil eye, I'd probably place I'd place right here. Because if you wanted to, you can look all the way to where they're blowing a hole and zap it out. Zap out all of those. Then his last thing is he's going to play right here. Don't reinforce this because this is his getaway. So he can pull out his little shotgun revolver. And he can play this long angle all the way there behind this soda machine. Shoot out this bit if you want. Play all the way to that picture frame there. And then if he needs to and he's getting pressure from here, open this up, fall through, and he's safe again. And then he can play a different angle. Maybe play right here. Well, those are the 2 Maestro cams. One here, one in top side. And that's pretty much it. So split take again. Next operators are going to be poles. For obvious reasons, you can collect intel, and for his C4. So pulse is reinforce right here. Yeah, so right there and right. Actually, don't know for this one. You might not need his first reinforce because we have Maestro's one there, Maestro's here, mute here. Yeah, maybe Pulse grabs this one too. So have Pulse do this reinforce, and he can run down, do that other one. Then what Pulse is going to be playing is he's going to be down here. He's going to be playing this. This is so that if anybody comes, I would just have a pre-placed C4 right here, and as soon as anybody comes through, he can just instantly ignite it. That's pretty much all Pulse. When it's like, when you have more of an advantage of men, then he can come off of this area, but for the most part, that's how you want to play Pulse. Pulls pretty simple, but yeah. So split take again. Your next operator. I want to go with Jaeger. Either Jaeger or Legion. But Jaeger, he's going to go here. And I'd place one of your ADSs here. This is so that if they try to get rid of this castle barricade or this castle barricade from anywhere over here, it can be zapped out. Next one, I'd probably place, yeah, I'd place right here. There'll be a rotate hole there. I wouldn't bring camera, I'd probably bring barbed wire with Jaeger. And I'd barbed wire this position right here. Just one. And barb this position right here. And then Jaeger, he's actually going to play upstairs. And his last ADS is going to be played with him. He's going to place it right here. And he's going to play in this area. Get rid. The other thing Maestro should do is get rid of this with his impacts so that Jaeger has a way to drop down. Help out, frag out, whatever.